Good evening, I am Garima. This is Jago Himachal 365 TV. डर के नहीं डट के and you are watching Hillcoast News Channel. Let's start today's headline. 8K vehicle in 60-hour tourist strong Shimla. One-third post of Ayurveda doctors vacant in Himachal. 60,471 new COVID-19 cases reported in last 24 hours, lowest in 75 days. Bihar CM Nitish Kumar eases lockdown restriction for a week. Daily positivity rate less than 5% for 8 consecutive days. Russian Sputnik V vaccine to be available at Indraprasth Apollo Hospital from today. Positivity rate down in Himachal Pradesh. Akali Dal Chief Sukhbir Badal detained during protest out Punjab CM's house. Now news in detail. 8K vehicle in 60 hours tourist throng Shimla, with Himachal Pradesh scrapping the requirement of an RT-PCR report of entering the state. Tourists are making a beeline to Kunoff Hills. Nearly 8,000 Honda vehicle entered Shimla through Sogi border in 60 hours from 8 a.m. on Saturday till 8 p.m. on Monday. From almost negligible booking, the hotel occupancy touched 30%, which is expected to go up to 60% in the coming days, said Sanjay Sood. Hotel and Restaurant Association MK Seth President Tourism Industry Stakeholder Association said, "We have appealed to the hotel owners to strictly abide by the standard operating procedure SOPs and avoid overcrowding on their premises." The tourism industry, which suffered heavy losses in peak of season last year and this year as well, is hoping for a revival with the easing of curves. One-third post of Ayurveda doctor vacant in Himachal. At a time when the shortage of doctor is plaguing the health department at the time of COVID pandemic, nearly one-third post of Ayurveda doctors are lying vacant for the last several years in Himachal Pradesh, with as many as 49 serving doctor. Superannuating this year, the situation would further worsen. The vacancies of Ayurveda doctors had risen to about 422 as against the sanctioned strength of 1,148. However, overall vaccines in the department were as high as 935 in different categories as per a Vidhan Sabha reply furnished by the government in March this year. The last batch of 100 doctor was recruited in July 2090 on direct basis, while in July 2080 as many as 100 doctor had been recruited batch wise, informed sources in the department, with the state's Ayurveda minister himself being a BAMS doctor. Unemployment doctor were disappointing at the lack of employment avenues. 60,471 new COVID-19 cases reported in last 24 hours, lowest in 75 days. India on Tuesday reported 60,471 new COVID-19 cases, the lowest in 75 days, and 2,726 deaths in last 24 hours. According to the data from the Union Health Ministry, of the 2,726 deaths on Monday, over 1,600 were reported from Maharashtra, which has been carrying out a data cleaning exercise for the last few days. Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala were the other states with more than 100 deaths. The total number of coronavirus cases in the country now stand at 2,95,70,881, while the death toll has reached 3,71,031. There are 9,13,378 active cases at present, while 2,82,80,472 people have recovered so far. As many as 25,90,44,072 people have been vaccinated, the Health Ministry said. With health authorities warning of the possibility of a third wave of COVID-19, several states have already started preparing to tackle the likelihood of a sudden surge in cases, considering the chance of an increased risk to children, saying that the third wave is likely to hit the state around October or November. Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani Monday announced an action plan to tackle any such situation, adding that the government is prepared to put in effort almost double the intensity to those made during the second wave. Bihar CM Nitish Kumar eases lockdown restriction for a week. Bihar CM Nitish Kumar Tuesday announced a relaxation in COVID-19 restrictions in the state for the next 1 week from June 16 to June 22. Government and private offices will function till 5 p.m. now, and shops can remain open till 6 p.m. Night curfew will be in place from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Daily positivity rate less than 5% for 8 consecutive days. The Union Health Ministry Monday said that the recovery rate has increased to 95.64% and the weekly positivity rate has dropped to 4.39%. The daily positivity rate has been below 5% for the 8th consecutive day and stands at 3.45% today, the health ministry said. Russian Sputnik V vaccine to be available at Indraprasth Apollo Hospital from today. The Russian COVID-19 vaccine Sputnik V is likely to be available to the general public from June 20 at Indraprasth Apollo Hospital, while Dr. Reddy's laboratory began administering it to its employee in Delhi on June 13, according to a hospital representative. Hyderabad-based Dr. Reddy's Laboratories launched the Sputnik V vaccine in India, and the first phase of a limited pilot vaccination program by Apollo Hospitals and Dr. Reddy's Laboratory had started on Monday 17 in Hyderabad and on May 18 in Visakhapatnam. A first consignment of 500 doses of the vaccine has arrived at Delhi and is being administered to Dr. Reddy's employees in the city. Positivity rate down in Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh recorded case positivity rate of 2.4% last week. Chamba and Kinnaur district have registered a positivity rate of 4.2% and 4% respectively, which was higher than the state's average of 2.4%. Shimla, Sirmaur and Kangra district also had positivity rate of 3.1%, 2.7% and 2.6% respectively. According to health department officials, district of Bilaspur, Hamirpur, Kullu, Lahol, Spiti, Mandi and Una had positivity rate lower than the state's average. A government spokesperson said that during the COVID-19 pandemic, National Ambulance Service 108 and JSSK 102 played a vital role by providing testing services and transportation of patients. A total of 2,15,074 samples have been collected till date through these mobile vans. Besides, Jeevan Dhara mobile medical units are also being used for collection of COVID samples at the doorsteps of people living in inaccessible areas till June 13. 8,148 samples had been collected through these mobile medical units. Amid joy over tourist surge in Himachal Pradesh, worry over case spread. The hill destination of Himachal Pradesh come alive with tourists, with 5,000 vehicles heading to Shimla along during the weekend following the lifting of the condition of showing a negative RT-PCR test report on entry into the state. This has fueled fear of COVID cases rising in the state. Chief Minister Jairam Thakur assured on Monday that a mechanism is being developed to control the rush of vehicles in Kullu Mandi. Thousands of tourists throng the tourist sites, bringing cheer to hoteliers and taxi operators, but frequent COVID-19 rule violations have become a headache for the authorities. Akali Dal Chief Sukhbir Badal detained during protest outside Punjab CM's house. Shiromani Akali Dal Chief Sukhbir Singh Badal was on Tuesday detained while leading a protest out Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh farmhouse at Siswan on the outskirts of Chandigarh. The Akalis led by Badal are demanding the dismissal of State Health Minister Birbal Singh Sidhu and a Central Bureau of Investigation probe into alleged irregularities in the sale of vaccines and procurement of medical kits for COVID-19 patients. Thank you and stay connected with Hillquest.
हेलो हिमाचल 365 टीवी सूचना समाचार मनोरंजन एजुकेशन और भी बहुत कुछ लेकर आ रहा है.
This is Himachal 365 TV and you're watching Hillquest News. I am Garima.
मेरा नाम है आशीष.
ये है हिमाचल 365 टीवी और आप देख रहे हैं हिलक्विस्ट टीवी न्यूज. हम जल्द आ रहे हैं पूरे हिमाचल की ताज़ा तरीन खबरों के साथ. हर तरह के समाचारों के लिए देखिए हिमाचल 365 टीवी और जुड़े रहिए हिलक्विस्ट न्यूज के साथ.